So Lute is a character I didn't really think too much about in the first season of Has Been. I kind of just saw her as an accessory to Adam, which probably misogyny on my end. But honestly, her character's really grown on me since season 2, and that might be because I really like Gravity. But, on reflecting on her character, I do enjoy her more. But what I want to focus on today is I'm very confused on this approach with her being in love with him, because their relationship, like, maybe I just didn't see the signs of it, but their relationship seemed a lot more professional than romantic to me in the first season. And I guess during the battle, like at the end, she was the only one to show concern about his death, and I guess that little smile that he gave her was maybe a hint towards their love. I'm not really sure, but in season 2 she's grieving him. She's very angry at the other angels for wanting to accept that sinners can be redeemed and make it to heaven, like allowing it to be an option, which for me, I think it would be a lot more compelling if Lute was so against that on the principle of, you have people in hell that they assault people, they might be war criminals, they might, a whole number of things that they did on Earth that, affected humans for several generations, slave owners or people who, like, anything like that. And maybe she has more of an understanding of what Earth was like because she was close with Adam as a human, and maybe that would give her more insight on how the actions on Earth affect people. She wanted to defend the principle of this can't be redeemed because of what it did, instead of her being upset that Adam was killed, which I guess they do that with Pensius, where she is upset because she's like, he witnessed a murder and didn't do anything about it when he was alive, but now that he sacrifices himself once, that he's allowed to come into heaven because of that, which I guess. But it feels like she was more so saying that out of being upset that Adam was gone and that he tried to kill Adam. Like, that's her concern, is that that he was gonna try to defeat him, and not just the fact that, he didn't really do enough to redeem himself for not saying anything about witnessing Jack the Ripper's murders. I don't know if it was Jack the Ripper, but I think it was. Pretty sure it was. She's also reasonably upset about not becoming the head of the army after Adam's passing, that Abel, one with a lot less experience and who seemingly doesn't want to take the role, is in charge now. I understand that he was next in line with the bloodline. I still think they should have put Lute in charge, but I guess she'll be the right-hand woman of Abel, which is, I guess that's the same as what she had with Adam, but I understand that's not what she wants to, do. I really enjoyed the way they have her break down in the alley too, realistic depiction of a panic attack with how enraged she is, breaking whole wall. I like that they are able to show how strong she is. But Adam's appearance, what he says is kind of really annoying. To me, it would, like, for this love approach, or I guess intrigue that she has in him, it would make, there's two ways that they can make it make more sense. Is if the Adam vision that she has was like a literal ghost of him, like the ghost of him was trapped in the halo and he was like trying to guide her to do things that would free him from the halo and like bring him back into a physical body, it would make her obsession with him would make more sense. Or if the hallucination was like she was delusional and she interpreted him differently, like she had an idealized version of him that instead of being a jerk to her all the time and making misogynistic comments, maybe while he was alive she only ever like focused on things that he said that she could interpret as something positive or something complimentary, or just like if she was selective with what she focused on, and her obsession made her dismiss all of his flaws to see a perfect version of him. So I think that could really easily make like her love for him more believable. To her, he wasn't what he actually was. The way that she's seeing him right now, I don't have an easy time believing that she is actually in love with him, or why she would be going to this extent of anger and rage and wanting to kill the Princess of Hell and all of this over a guy that doesn't treat her with real respect and is just kind of objectifying all of his angels, But I don't know. I'm just just excited to see in the future episodes like what she does. And maybe she'll get knocked out of it. Like maybe she'll realize that what she's fighting for is ridiculous, or maybe she'll get further into her delusions. I don't know. That's all I really had to say about that. I want to get that off my chest. Alright, see ya.